We're live.
Are we good? We're live?
We're live.
We're live. It's working. Yay. So tell them a little bit about your beef jerky company.
Oh, that's a long story.
Is it?
Well, I don't know. So it can be a long story.
Show him your shirt. Show him your Kickass shirt. Kickass Beef Jerky is his company. So good.
On my titties.
Hold on. On your titties. I need to brag about you again. This is the best beef jerky I've ever had in my life. And I'm obsessed with beef jerky. It's one of my favorite foods. Kickass Beef Jerky is the absolute best tasting. I'm not just saying that because we're friends. Like, he sent me a whole box and I got to test him out with Danny, and we're just, it's so freaking good.
Lovely.
And should I tell them what I'm eating right now?
Yeah, you're eating someone else's jerky, but that's fine because you can't.
I ran out of your jerky. So right before we start this podcast, I'm like, Jeremy, I need to be honest with you. I am eating jerky and it's not yours.
That's all right. That's all right.
So I'll order some more of yours soon.
The company started. It goes actually way back to like 1985 when my dad worked as a juice man. He was a home juice man. He sold juice door to door and to bars and restaurants. So he was kind of like the milkman. Like, he would go to people's houses with half gallons of glass bottles of juice and deliver it to their houses.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
He did that for, I don't know, I think it was before 85. Like, I think that was. He was doing it before I was born. He went in 85 is when he started selling jerky. So yeah, he was selling probably juice back in like 75. And because when I was 3, I was born in 79, so 80, 81. So in 82, yeah, I was going on the juice routes with him. And like 3 years old, I would go in, and these people loved me because I just pictured my daughter, who is just amazing. I love my daughter. Well, I love all my kids, but she's just so cute.
Is it the spunky one, the one that's potty training?
Yeah, the one that goes and puts pants on to poop. Yep, that one.
Literally poops her pants.
Yes, on purpose.
On purpose,
yeah.
To piss you off.
Right, but I would go on these trips. Well, basically my dad's route, and these people, like, we would go to this bakery shop, and they would always give me like anything that I wanted. And I remember one time I went and I got this big old chocolate eclair, and I went back to the truck and I started eating. I ate the whole thing, and my dad was so mad. He's like, "You should have shared that with me." He goes, "You need to go back in there and ask him for another one." So here I am, 3 years old. Can I have another one? Just so my dad could have another one. But, so yeah, he did that forever. And then he talked to a guy that told him, you could do a lot better with selling half the amount than what you're doing on a full day of juice truck. Because he'd have to fill that thing up, because it was basically, you made money on quantity.
Like, he juiced it himself?
No. He worked for a company called Home Juice out of Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Okay, so he just delivered.
Yeah, and he had to fill his truck up every day. I mean, he was in good shape.
Wow.
And he was one of the pioneer guys that were pushing Jack Link's, which is the biggest jerky company in the world.
Yeah.
And he started selling that in 85 in central Wisconsin, and did that up until around 2001 when he started selling his own jerky. And what he did was basically got a formula together, had someone make it, and then started selling it to his competitors that were out there. And his first year, it was out of a 25 by 25 garage, and he sold it once a month. He'd fill up the back of his Ranger truck. He had a Ford Ranger. And then the next year, once a month, he had a Chevy Silverado, and he would fill that up once a month. And then the next year, he had a bigger truck, and so his goal was to get a bigger truck every year to be able to go, once a month.
Yeah.
Well, in 2010, I came on board, and my job was basically to meet up with our distributors that we have and help them grow. And there were some pretty big ones. And he said, you know, I can't promise you a big wage. He says, you're going to have to earn it. And he gave me a list of like 15, 20 distributors, and I just contacted them, started doing ride-alongs, and we pretty much almost doubled the business in a year and a half.
So you came in and saved the business and doubled it.
No, he did. He was just one guy. So yeah. I mean, he did amazing. I mean, he did amazing at what he knew how to do, which was get people product. Cool. And he was continually adding people in all different areas around the Midwest. And so what we did was okay, we had an account that was a certain size, and so I just met with them and said, if you let me ride along with your distributors, I can guarantee you that I will grow your business 25%.
Yeah.
Well, we did that and just continued to do that more and more. And then we were adding products and added like my best friend John, who you'll see like in my TikTok videos. And we just continued to grow and added pickled products and Bloody Mary mix. And, you know, now, in 2018, my dad retired. I bought the business from him, and we're now in 22 states. And
so cool.
Cool. It's been a blessing, and the cool thing about it is you're constantly growing. Something is always new, and my dad did an awesome job.
Yeah, I can tell. When is it coming to Utah?